On the 13th of March 1846, the U.S. Congress declares war on Mexico. On the 13th of May 1846, the U.S. Congress overwhelmingly voted in favor of President James K. Polk's request to declare war on Mexico in dispute over Texas. Now, under the threat of war, the United States had refrained from annexing Texas after the latter won independence from Mexico in 1836. But in 1844, President John Taylor restarted negotiations with the Republic of Texas, culminating in the Treaty of Annexation. The treaty was defeated by a wide margin in the Senate because it would upset the slave state-free state balance between North and South, and also risk war with, Mexico, I guess, which had broken off relations with the United States. But shortly before leaving office, and with the support of President-elect Polk, yeah, let's get that Mexican land, boy, Taylor managed to get the joint resolution passed on the 1st of March 1845. Texas was admitted to the Union on the 29th of December 1845. Right? So Texas was admitted to the Union on the 29th of December 1845. While Mexico didn't follow through with its threat to declare war, relations between the two nations remained tense over border disputes. And in July 1845, President Polk ordered troops into disputed lands that lay between the Nueces and the Rio Grande rivers. In November, Polk sent the diplomat John Stildon to Mexico to seek boundary adjustments in return for the U.S. government's settlement of the claims of U.S. citizens against Mexico, and also make an offer to purchase California and New Mexico. After the mission failed, the U.S. Army under General Zachary Taylor advanced to the mouth of the Rio Grande, the river that the state of Texas claims as its southern boundary and official state border. Mexico, claiming that the boundary was the Nueces River in the northeast of the Rio Grande, considered the advance of Taylor's army an act of aggression, and in April 1846 sent troops across the Rio Grande. Polk, in turn, declared the Mexican advance to be an invasion of the U.S. soil, and on the 11th of May 1846, asked Congress to declare war on Mexico, which it did 2 days later, on the 13th of May 1846, right? After nearly 2 years of fighting, peace was established in the Treaty of Guadalupe-Hidalgo, signed on the 2nd of February 1848. The Rio Grande was made the southern boundary or border of Texas, and California and New Mexico were ceded to the United States. In return, the United States paid Mexico a sum of $15 million and agreed to settle all claims of U.S. citizens against Mexico. So even though you lost, you did get $15 million. And to account for inflation, that would be, I'm not doing the math right now, but on the 13th of May, 1846, Polk's request for war is given the green light by Congress. And I would say almost, well, not 100 years later, but 105 years later, a guy was born. He lived his life, he did his thing, he did, to the foreign audience, because I'm pretty sure no Beijing is going to be looking at the Mexican-American War, but there's this SunPower place, SunPower, which is a heating water facility, company, and he was working there, and then he got a call from a person. He said it was a woman, and he said that somebody needed a driving lesson. So he was like, sure, I'm gonna get this guy that driving lesson, right? Guy, girl, whatever. It was like 1950.